everybody, and I really appreciate your presence. And my respects to Sri Dr. Prakasham Tata, co-chairman. I should say, as it is already mentioned here, he is not behaving like a person who has passed 80. And he is so young and energetic, so that sitting with him, she should be proud of being a South Indian. I am proud of not only a South Indian, I am proud of being an Indian. So I am really very happy. And my respects to Sri Clifford, the director, and my respects to Ms. Mary Eggert, and my respects to Thanet Natishree, and my respect to Vasafi Chakka, and my respects to each and everyone, the national and international faculty who have assembled here for dealing and discussing a very important topic. As our Prakasham Tata, whose experience is more than my age, I should say, so he correctly mentioned, we have to go a long way in water management, even though the country is leading in so many programs and so many specialities. But I should say, we all learnt when years back, the Indian tradition is, particularly in the village, I have seen my grandmother with good water management capacities. Actually, they didn't even single drop of water. When we used to go from Chennai during our holidays to the villages, we used to see the water from the washing vessels, the water which we are taking bathing. She used to create a very good channel so that that water first flows to her kitchen garden, then flows to the coconut trees, and flows to the mango trees, and flows to other things. She, very good network. I should say, as a doctor, during dissection, I have seen how the arteries are branching. But before that, I have seen my grandmother making the branches of the ditches so that whatever may be the water used for this purpose, it clearly goes to the plants. And she used to tell, when we go from Chennai, she used to tell, don't use soap, because the water which you are taking bath is not only for you, it's for my plants too. So don't use chemical oriented bathing material. Please use the flour which I am keeping there. So it may be adding strength to not only to your skin but to the plants which I am growing. So that was the water management I have seen with my grandmother in the village setup. And she used to have a sieve. I have seen she used to take the coconut shell, and she used to put holes in that, and she will put in the water passage, and she filters what all the debris, and she passes those water to the plants. So such type of water management was traditionally with us, but it is our generation who have wasted the water management. So I should say, tradition, this is the country which worships water, which worships river. So the primary, goddess names are coined to the rivers, but the tradition which we are following, that is lagging. So I should say, I should thank each and everyone for reminding the water management and making the country, the wealth of water will be used much to its extent after your advice and interaction with us. So I assure. And I also say that nowadays, after our Honorable Prime Minister have come up with the scheme of Swachh Bharat, when he took over as Prime Minister in the year 2014, he, in the primary speech itself, after hoisting the Indian flag, he told, my primary job is to clean India. So Swachh Bharat. At that time, some of the critics told, is that the Prime Minister have to focus on such small things? So many things are there to focus. Why the Prime Minister is talking on Swachh Bharat, cleaning and cleaning the pitches and taking the rubbish? But I should say as a doctor, that cleanliness has safeguarded the people, and so much of diseases have been curtailed and so much of money has been saved. And apart from, even though we have not attained the full extent of that cleaning, nowadays the mindset of the people have changed. Even the children nowadays, they are not dropping the chocolate cover and they take it and they say our prime minister has advised not to throw the rubbish out because we are following the Swachh Bharat by our honorable prime minister. And apart from that, open defecation free, even this Telangana has become, with the help of the central government and the efforts of the state government, it has become open defecation free. As a doctor, I can say this, open defecation, it is it's a health hazard for the village people. Now it has become open defecation free villages. Almost all the villages have become open defecation, and Telangana has attained it 100%. So these are all things which we are taking forward. And apart from that, I should say our country is thinking of water management, so only a huge amount of money has been allotted in the budget. For example, Mumbai, the cosmopolitan, the great city, generates 210 crore liters of wastewater. So if it is used for irrigation, thousands and thousands of hectares of lands can be irrigated with that wastewater. And another calculation is, if you put all the cosmopolitan cities in India, it generates approximately 3,600 crores of wastewater. And if it is treated for micro irrigation, it can irrigate 30 lakh to 90 lakh hectares of land. So that knowledge we have acquired, and most of the cities are moving towards that. And I really appreciate, because it is a blue revolution. So only I have come in blue color today. So, respecting your efforts for water management. And I should say, because each and every drop, we are taught, my father used to tell, when we go and wash our hands, don't open the tap fully, because the water which you need, just it's a few drops. Why are you wasting so much of water? Even opening the tap, you just half you open, just you turn it, that water is enough. Don't waste water. These are all the teachings from our parents. But unfortunately, as it is said, we have to concentrate on big things. But these small things take care of the big things. So only our honorable prime minister took forward the Swachh Bharat, the water management, and now the country is moving forward, and that can be contributed by the efforts, the great delegates who have come from different parts of the world. So I always appreciate your presence, and your presence will aid our efforts in the water management. And I really, as Governor of Telangana, I really appreciate that this conference is held in Hyderabad, and I should appreciate Srimati Vasavi Chakka. She actually invited me, and almost I was about to come to this conference tomorrow, and she mentioned about the importance of this conference and the greatness of the delegates, because for his nature, for his age, he can ask, get up and see, like that he can say, because you have all the credit for that. So as a young governor, I cannot say that, but whatever may be, I really appreciate the presence of each and everyone. And as you said, because women delegates have come, as women governor, especially I invite them, because it's very difficult for the women to travel and come for a great cause, and each and every drop. Our prime minister also taking forward every crop for drop. So such things are taken forward by the Indian government and our whole prime minister, and I really endorse your views that even though we are marching forward in so many regions, we have to take care of the water management, because this is some part of the India we are facing floods, and some part of India we are facing drought, and this water management is need of the hour. And I really appreciate the conference. And another appeal I have here, I invite the most important people to Raj Bhavan, so that my office will communicate to you, so that some good points I can acquire, and with my office I can put forth to the state government and the central government and even the corporate offices, private offices, so that the full fruit of this conference is fetched. So I am really very happy to be here. I wish each and everyone a great success, and I wish you all the best. Thank you so much.